Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is really super exciting. It is going to be the Colourpop, what are these called? Exactly. The Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks, basically. That is what they are. So I'm super excited. First thing I want to say is I know in my last video, well technically, I know in my last video I said I do my hair terribly. But it came out pretty good with curling it, so I'm pretty happy. It's a little bit frizzy, but there's nothing I can do about that. But hopefully you like the style, so you can see it against the black. I have 13 of the Colourpop liquid lipsticks. My boyfriend actually got these for me. I didn't buy them with my money personally because, you know, I got them actually on the day that they just launched. Oh, what a headache that was. It took me like an hour or two to freaking get these. I'll leave where you can get them down below. I'll leave everything down below. So yeah, my boyfriend got these for me. My birthday is July 26th, so this month. I said, hey, you know, it could be an early birthday present. So he said, okay, and he got me 13 of the shades. They have 25 shades, and I think they're actually making some more. Now, you guys know two of my favorite YouTubers, Young, Wild, and Polished, and Manny MUA, which I know some people don't like when people name names, but I mean, they said it on the internet. I don't think they really care if I name their name. They did say that about 6 out of the 25 shades were not very good at all. They had just flakiness and stuff. So that's why I decided to, I wore every single one for at least an hour, and then I wore 1 or 2 for like a whole day to see how they reacted. So yeah, I thought that would be helpful, you know. How it looks in the beginning is not how it's going to look within an hour. I feel like an hour was a good time frame where stuff started to get crazy, or yeah. So there is a couple that I don't like at all, which is really upsetting because they're like one of my favorite shades. So I'm just going to get on to the individual ones. Let me say now, this is going to be a long video. The lip swatches will be in between each shade, but I will be filming those after this video. That's why I have nothing on my lips, because I want to keep them moisturized. So yes, I will be lip swatching all 13 of these shades. So yeah, like I said, if I mention like this is NARS, the lip swatch will be coming up after that. I'm just gonna say right now, I'm sorry for the application. My hands are super shaky today. I don't know if you can see that. Super shaky, don't know why. And I mean, hello, I'm gonna be trying on 13. It gets a little difficult after like 2. So I want to show you guys how to prep your lips for these. Like I said, you guys are definitely going to want to get some chips, a drink, something, because it's going to be a long one today. Alright, so to prep your lips for these, you have to use a lip balm underneath. I actually have tried them without a lip balm, not all of them, just a couple, and they're definitely a lot more drying, and they don't go on as smooth. It's very weird, but make sure if you're using a lip balm, you don't use something that's very slippery and very moisturizing. You want something that's more thicker on the lips, like an EOS lip balm. It's thick, but it still moisturizes enough for you. So don't use something like the Maybelline Baby Lips, which will create a slippery, really slippery base, and the lipsticks won't adhere, it'd be streaky. So just apply a very thin layer of this. Another thing that you're definitely going to need, I don't know how people can apply these, or any liquid lipstick for that matter, without a lip brush. It's not just these, but there is a reason why these really need a lip brush. So yeah, you definitely need a lip brush with these, but there's a huge reason why. Something like these two right here. These are my favorite liquid lipsticks of all time. The formula is amazing on these. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan. The reason why this one and the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Outlaw is my favorite, because of the formula mainly. The colors are beautiful, but the formula is great. These have a cream or mousse texture, also like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I have not tried those, but a lot of people compare you know, the mousse texture to those. So these have a mousser, thicker texture, but it's not going to feel thick on your lips. Okay. So these, I don't really feel like I totally need a lip liner with the red, maybe a little bit, just because, you know, you want to get it perfected. The next one, amazing, I love these things, but they don't have any other shades that I like, so I never buy these anymore, but it's amazing. So they both have like a creamy mousse texture, whereas the Colourpop liquid lipsticks are like water texture. They're very, very thin. They're definitely not even close to the formula of the Kat Von D or the NYX one. So that's one big thing that I don't like about these, is it's very hard to control where it's going to go, especially with the wand. You absolutely need a lip brush. The lip brush that I'm using, and the reason why I do that is because this is actually a eyeliner brush. So I'm sure you can find something like this at the drugstore in your collection. This brush came with my L'Oreal Lacquer Liner 24-hour L'Oreal Infallible Liner. You can get most brushes like this in any liner from the drugstore. I have like 3 of these or something. One from that, one from Maybelline, and I think like one from Wet n Wild. So there's a bunch of these at the drugstore, although you have to buy another product. I don't know if drugstore brands make this sold separately. So you need a lip brush. Like, there's no going past that. So let's get into the individual shades. Again, this is going to take a while. I do have 13, so I'm going to try and power through it by giving you all the information I possibly can. So I'm going to go from nude to like the darkest. I have, the first one is MIDI. So let me show you the packaging real quick. Oh, it's upside down. Of course it is. That is the packaging. Really, really pretty. It's white with the red on the sides. I love their packaging. Really pretty. I also love the packaging of the actual product. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry if my hands are shaking. Like I said, I don't know why they're shaking so much today. But beautiful, beautiful packaging. Everyone says it's very similar to the Anastasia ones. I love the packaging. I mean, for $6, did I mention that these were $6? You get 3.2 grams or 0.11 ounces. I think it's even more than the Anastasia or the exact same. Not sure, but yeah, okay. Okay. I really am loving my hair today. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's like really, really pretty. So this is MIDI. This is definitely, like I said, I'm going from nude to darkest, so this is the nudest of the nude. I'm going to swatch it on my hand here, and then you've already seen the lips. Okay, so this one is, it's very nude. It's very, very brown toned. I want to mention as well that when I do the lip swatches, I'm going to make sure that they're completely dry and not wet, because they do actually change a little bit of color when they are wet. So that is MIDI. It is a little bit more brown when it dries, and a huge other thing about these that I'm not the biggest fan of is they dry extremely fast. Like, extremely fast. It's ridiculous. You can barely work with it. So I don't know. But the shade is gorgeous. But let me tell you about this. So I did, the biggest thing that I was looking at when I was actually, you know, reviewing these is cracking and drying. By cracking, I mean like going into all my fine lines, which I have quite a bit on my lips to begin with. So I am going to tell you all those right now. So MIDI, out of a 1 to 10, so you know it's 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. This one, in the beginning, cracks like a 6. It's quite bad, to be quite honest with you. And this is super duper nude. So if you're like medium skin tone, I don't think you're going to be able to wear this unless you like super duper nude lips. Now after an hour-ish, it wasn't like total, you know, it was an hour-ish. This was about a 5, so it cracked down a little bit. The drying throughout the entire thing, honestly, for these being liquid lipsticks, they are not very dry at all. I've had regular lipsticks that make my lips 10 times more dry than this does, so honestly, not that drying. And it's coming from a girl who literally has like the driest lips in the universe, so take my word for it. But of course, this is my opinion on all of these. So I drank coffee with this, and after about 2 hours in, it looked disgusting. I actually have pictures on my phone. I don't know if I'll see if they look good and if I can put them into the video, but it literally looks so bad. I can't even explain. It looked chalky and like thick. It was just terrible, so I absolutely do not recommend this one whatsoever, guys. It was not good. It looked beautiful at first. Like, I did a snapshot on it. I'm like, oh my god, I love it, blah, blah, blah. 2 hours? Oh my god, terrible. Okay, then I have Shimmy. here. But this is Shimmy right here, the second one. This one is quite similar to MIDI, but a lot more pink. It's like your perfect pinky nude. I really, really like this one. With this one on 1 to 10 on cracking, it was about a 4 in the beginning, and then it turned into a 6 within an hour in. So it cracked quite a bit. For the drying, I'd say it was about a 3 and then a 4 after an hour. So this was more drying than the MIDI one, but I really, really like the shade that I'd wear it anyways. Like it's like the perfect pinky nude. Like, come on, peeps. Beautiful. And this one is Solo. So that is Solo right there. It's a little bit of a darker nude color, like a darker, I want to say like a dusty rose or a dusty mauve. It is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorites on my lips. Alright, so in the beginning it was a 3 on the cracking. And remember, all of these I did the EOS balm underneath and I applied with a lip brush. And then after about an hour in, it was a 3, so it stayed about the same. And same thing with drying, it was a 3 and then a 3 again. After eating eggs, it rubbed off a little, probably about a 4 on rubbing off. It was just rubbing off, you know, where you eat right here. But it wasn't like terrible, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like I had to totally reapply it. I really love this shade though. Like, look at that. Oh my god, it's perfection. The next one is Donut. I was just looking at this color, I'm like, damn, I love that so much. And then I looked at my notes and I'm like, damn it, can't wear it. So in the beginning, it was about a 5 on cracking, which is the worst. Oh no, MIDI was the worst, but it's pretty bad on cracking. And then about an hour, it was a 9. It was absolutely disgusting looking, guys. This is quite streaky when you first apply it, and it was fake and chalky looking. So I personally hate this one. I do not recommend this whatsoever. But the color, oh my god, it's perfect. It's like your corally, peachy. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It's that last one right there. Oh my god, it's so sad. I love it. I'm gonna try and make it work. I really want to try some lip primers, like either the one from MAC or Too Faced. If I end up trying that, and if I end up getting those, I'll try it with these, and I will keep you updated in like a favorites video or something. I don't know if I'll get those though, because I don't know how expensive they are. The next one is First Base. This one was about the same as Donut, which is really upsetting because it is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Like, just stunning. It's like your perfect everyday brighter pink. So this is called First Base. From a 1 to 10 on cracking, it was about a 7. I honestly didn't even wear this more than an hour because the cracking was so bad. So I don't know how it'd be in an hour. The drying was a 2. Again, most of these are not drying at all. It's like crazy. But this was streaky as hell as well right when you first apply it. And it's the same as Donut. It looks chalk, fakey. I don't like it at all. The next one is Seesaw. Alright, Seesaw is the last one right there. It is a very intense lilac shade. It is stunning. Oh my god, it's one of my favorites. Stunning. It's one of my favorites though. On the cracking, it was about a 4. Even after an hour, it was still 4. On drying, it was a 2 and a 2 again. This is one of my favorites. Like I said, it's a very intense lilac. It is gorgeous though. Oh my god. Yes! Okay, now we're going to start to get into the bright, intense colors, which start to be not so good. And the next one is Mars. right here is Mars. It's like a raspberry shade. That's it. It's raspberry. It is beautiful. It's not too intense. Oh, I mean, it's kind of intense, I'm not gonna lie. But it's stunning. It was a 2 on cracking and then a 3 after about an hour. And drying was a 2. This one was really, really nice. It was probably the best like formula out of all the bright ones. So I really like Mars. The next one is HYBALL. So HYBALL looks quite similar to Mars. It's just a lighter pink and it's brighter. So it's like your everyday bright hot pink. It is gorgeous though, guys, but it's streaky as hell. It's basically I mean, you can't work with it. There is no, okay, let me try and reapply it. Let me try and blend out with my finger. It's just streaky. I'm telling you guys, these dry so fast that if I have a streaky one like this one and I try and blend it out more, do something to it, by the time I get to do it, it's already dry and I can't fix the problem. And this was a 5 on cracking and 5 on drying. I didn't try it after an hour because it was so streaky. I was too even embarrassed to wear it inside my house. Not embarrassed, but like, you know what I mean? And it was a very, very, very drying. This was the dryingest of them all, I think. I mean, it was intense. Like, I wanted to get off my lips right then and there. The next one is OUIJI. By the way, I want to mention I got a lot of shades that I normally wouldn't wear, like this one. I have nothing like this in my collection. I just thought it'd be fun to try new things. So that one is OUIJI. It's coming up a little darker on camera, but it's a brighter orange with a little bit of pink. So like a coral, but more to the orange side. So OUIJI is a 6 on cracking and about an hour in, it's an 8. Drying was a 4 and then went up to a 6. So this became very drying. So I want to tell you this, that after eating a salad, something that has oil in it, so if you're going to be eating something that has oil, this will transfer. By the way, when these dry matte, they don't transfer unless, you know, you eat something, or if you're just drinking water or something, it doesn't come off. I don't know about, like coffee, it did. So oil will come off as well. It's about a 5. It didn't come off bad, but it was like I need to reapply a little bit of this. I also want to mention that these don't reapply the best. If you, you know, like I just said, came off the salad, I felt like I had to reapply it. It doesn't apply the best. It looks very thick and chalky. So you have to take off the entire thing and then do your whole thing again. So the next one is DRIVEIN. This is one of my favorites. It gives me so much life. Oh my gosh. So this is a straight up purple, bright, intense, like, but it's a darker purple. It's right there. The only other purple lipstick that I have is by, trying to find it, is by Lime Crime, which I got this like a year or 6 months before the scandal ever happened. And I just keep them because why throw this away? You know, I spent money on it. Even though I hate this, and and I'm not just saying that because of the scandal, it's just that it stains your lips like a mofo. Like, it doesn't even stain your lips like a, oh, I just ate a popsicle purple. It stains your lips like bright ass pink, not cute, but I don't want to swatch it. Anyways, it's a lighter purple. This is so freaking difficult to pull off, like it's not even funny. So, when I seen that Colourpop made one of a darker purple liquid lipstick, I had to get my hands on it. My favorite color is purple, and this is my favorite by far out of all of them. It was about a 4 on cracking and stayed a 4 within an hour in, and then it was a 2 on drying, so this is definitely one of my favorite out of all the bright ones. So you guys are seeing the screen right now because my camera cut me off when I was going to talk about Succulent, Bumble, and Avenue. So while you guys see the lip swatches, I'm just going to be talking about them right here. So this one is Succulent. The cracking was a 3 and the drying was a 2. It stayed the same throughout an hour. I really, really like this. It's a very intense orangey red. It is beautiful. And this one right here is definitely my favorite out of all the colors. It's called Bumble. It was a 4 on cracking and a 3 on drying, but the color is just too perfect not to wear. Like, seriously, it's gonna be the perfect fall, like, nude. It's like a nude mauve. It's gorgeous. And then right here I'm showing you, excuse the application of Avenue. I was just looking forward to this being my last one. So yeah, the Avenue is a little bit streaky. It's a 3 on cracking and a 4 on drying. Bye. So happy. I really don't want to say goodbye, but I think I'm gonna just. Oh man, I still have to film the lip swatches. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. My lips are gonna be so raw. So hungry. I'm so hungry. Alright, I gotta go because I gotta save SD card memory stuff for my lip swatches. These lips are gonna be bad as hell. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.